The whole point is like, this should be crunch time. This should be crunch time right now because we down to like the fourth quarter to the last couple minutes in the quarter, and you like have like people that's getting tired and falling out and different stuff like that, switching up doctors and stuff. This the point right now where you should be concentrating and going the hardest and really like standing firm right now. Like,
know something, man. It was on the carnal level. What used to happen back when Jakes used to play sports, man. They tell you when you done your last lap, take that full stride, give it all that you got. You ain't supposed to like bitch out and we in the sixth trump. Like, give it all that you got. Go do what you gotta do. Like, what they say when you running, you know what I mean? Like when you running, like you run, like say you gotta run 10 laps. That last one you gotta go your hardest. Yeah.
On the straightaway, like on the straightaway.
Go your fucking hardest, man. You don't want to give up at the last minute.
Right. So that's basically like you making it to the last year of high school and then you decide you want to drop out. Like, fuck, you almost done. Just finish this thing out. It's like,
right before finals and shit.
Revelations 3 and 15. You got your pocket full out. Luke 4 and 27.
This is Revelation chapter 3 verse 15. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou were cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth.
So you ain't all the way in the world, but you not all the way in the truth, and you still straddling the fence and deciding, and you lukewarm. You just sometimes you might want to do it, and sometimes you might not.
Yeah, that's
not the spirit.
That's just like this, like if someone's like if someone's in the Bloods or the Crips, but they always rock purple.
Right. Right. So it's like it's not no. You either in this thing or you ain't. Point blank. Period. Anything like if you can't decide this is what you want to do and you're gonna put your 100% effort in, just like the brother said, like you're gonna put 100% effort in and you're not gonna get that 1% to some bullshit or to some worldly shit. Like that, it's not for you. You got that, Baruch?
Yeah. Baruch 4 and 27.
All right, come.
Baruch 4 and 27. Be of good comfort, all my children, and cry unto Yahweh, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. For as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh, so being returned, seek him 10 times more.
Right. So before you came in the truth, like you was out here doing that same bullshit, and he said you being returned, you being put back in your normal state, the state you're supposed to be in. He said seek him 10 times more. You're supposed to be striving to master this thing. Like you don't have time to come to this thing and be wishy-washy or still be stuck on Egyptology or other doctrines and still reading many books and stuff like that. You're supposed to come back to this thing full of force. Like, you're supposed to give it your all or nothing. That's why it says he'd rather you be hot or cold. If you lukewarm, he's going to spew you out and then kick you right out the truth. Like, it's not for you.
This is Proverbs chapter 1 verse 24. Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel and would none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh.
So that goes for the 2/3 and also for the brothers that came in the truth and fell back out. Like, when that time of trouble comes, the Lord ain't gonna have no mercy on them because he came out with a stretched out hand and he tried to get y'all the truth. We tried to get y'all the truth and y'all wouldn't receive it. So it's gonna be the same way. The Lord's not gonna hear you when you're going through your time of trouble. The elect, they ain't gonna have no fear to worry about. But everybody else, you asked out.
Like when you put your hand to the plow and look back.
Right.
That'll get you fucked up because when you put your hand first towards the truth saying that this is what you want to do, but then you want to go turn back to the world, man.
That's why he said it. If you turn to the cloud and you look back, you're not fit for the kingdom.
Like Lot's wife. He told her not to look back at Sodom and Gomorrah being burned the fuck up. She got turned to a pillar of salt. Because, I mean, she the weaker vessel. She gave in. Lot kept pushing.
More than so,
Con.
I think that was spiritually symbolic too, meaning looking back at the world.
Con.
That's what she did. She was looking back and shit. She was probably thinking all the shit she was gonna miss about that wicked ass place. Shit, we ain't gonna miss shit about this place.
Con.
But shit, it's the same shit. Once you come into this, you ain't looking back. The whole thing is shit. You looking for something new. You a new spiritual being looking for earthly promises and heavenly promises.
Shit, Isaiah 56. This is Isaiah 56, chapter 10. Slakia. Isaiah chapter 56, verse 10. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark. Sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. Yeah, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough. And they are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way, everyone for his gain from his quarter.
And that's talking about the people who's supposed to be out here teaching Israel. And really, it's talking about these churches. But even upon
false Israelite groups.
yeah. You
All right,
got
and that's
false
symbolic
Israelites.
that like Nate's camp, like they rock like purple. All right, it's also like hawk can be like symbolic of red. All right, and blue can be like symbolic of cold. All right, and they have like a lukewarm
Right, so they in
doctrine.
the middle. Right.
Not only that, they got their reward on this side. That's a real color. I mean, not saying that it's also habit, but as a whole, not only do we charge them for their garments, but you know, that's the royal color. We're not royal right now. We still in captivity.
Yeah.
So that's just saying, like, you know, he owned a yacht. He in with the feds and all that type of shit. So, I mean, he sold out. He got his reward on this side.
That nigga got a yacht? Oh.
This nigga got fucking buses riding around with their little shit on it.
Real?
Promoting their little church and shit. Like on here, how you see
Damn.
the bus with the little
That shit on the side?
Graphics and shit on
yeah.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, all these other like Israelite groups, like outside of GMS, like they like for lack of a better term, they do it big.
Yeah.
Like General Yohana with his like cookouts.
Yeah, I heard about Johanna.
Right,
He got money and shit.
like the Comforter, like he has a tour bus, like GOCC, like they travel like around the world and all that.
Right.
All right, like We Got Next, like they tour around the world.
Yeah.
At least,
Folky
like,
and them.
around the country.
So basically, what we're talking about is Israel being partial. You ain't supposed to be partial in this thing. It's an all or nothing type of thing. If you partial, this ain't for you. Anybody else got something to bring up?
Basically, this is Isaiah 55, verse 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. And let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him, to our God Jehovah, for he will abundantly pardon. So, I mean, that's basically speaks for itself. I mean, it says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. So what does that tell you? He's not going to always be around for you to turn to him. That means it's going to be some point in time where you're going to go to turn, and he said it's going to be a famine for the word. He said it's going to be a famine not for thirst or for hunger, but for the word, you know, for us teaching, man. There's going to be a time where we ain't going to be out here on the corners.
And that's actually in progress right now, because if you look at it in Arizona, it's illegal to quote scriptures. In Cincinnati, you can't quote the Bible. So they making it right now to where we not gonna be out here that long at all. So if you don't get it now, more than likely you gonna miss out.
Yeah.
If you ain't in this thing right now, fuck it, because you done blew your chance.
Yeah, because like just because like they passed that law, like it can be set up to where like if it actually like happens, like we still need to come out, but that might be our last hurrah. They might like round us up.
Right.
Like it might be like you saw us like the week before. All right, but then like you held out. It's like I was waiting until next week to see him, but then like by the time you get over here, like they already like carted us off.
Right.
6. And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and shalt not be them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house.
That's good. He said he gonna make our tongue cleave to the roof of our mouth. So basically, like, not only did he say it's gonna be a famine for the word, so you might not see us out here no more, but also, even if you did, just so that happened to catch us out here on the street somewhere or fleeing from these, persecution, we still ain't gonna be able to teach you. He said he gonna make us dumb.
Brothers gonna be working out their own salvation in them times. They ain't gonna be trying to talk about it. You know?
So I just wanted to add that in. I ain't mean to take over.
That's cool.
You got another script?
Yeah, I was gonna comment like, what he was saying, what the brother just said, like trying to talk to other people, kind of difficult. So basically, when I'm reading the Bible, it's pertaining to me, the salvation that God has set before me. So yeah, that scripture is just it's abroad. It's there. It's true. He gonna make us dumb. We ain't gonna be able to teach. We ain't gonna be able to share no.
That's a good point. Something else up?
We got something going on. Basically, like, that's why I said it's grace. It's a small window, a small opportunity, a small space of time for you to come back into this. You don't have 10 years. You don't have 5 years. You don't have 2 years. I hope not. But that's what I said. 2017, they want to have everybody check before then, and we just about in the last week of December. So
Yeah,
that's like a year span.
do you mind getting Jeremiah 10 and 2? As well as, we'll start at 2. Start at 2. And you get Amos 5 and 21. Start at 5 and 21. Yeah, man, like your brother just said, we're in the last week of December, and once again, it's this fuckery going on. Wherever you turn and look, you see Christmas lights, you see motherfucking, can't even think of all the fuckery they got. With some little round shit. With some little round
Wreaths.
shit. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Wreaths.
Shit,
A wreath.
They hang
Got
on
them
the
in the window.
Yeah, oh, raggedy ass. Man, hate that shit, man.
One of my friends just spent his whole check on Christmas. I couldn't believe it.
I couldn't believe that shit either. People go so fucking broke and then complain about how broke they is because they want to make it shit. Start at 21. Yeah, start at 5 and 21. And I can start with that one right quick.
This is Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen. Be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Stop right there. He said, learn not the way of the heathen. Now that goes, man, tenfold. I can't even name everything that our people doing that's the way of the heathen. And you know, Jake, they get everything and they go far and beyond these expectations. Prime example with this homosexual shit, they got to be seen. So they got what's called gay pride parade.
Flamboyant shit.
Yeah, and they out there doing the most, like, you know, Esau, they casual with it, sort of, kind of. But Jake, they gotta be seen for everybody.
It's nothing worse than a faggot that's a Jake.
So I mean, he said, learn not the way of the heathen. And keep going.
It says, be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. They deck it with silver and gold.
That's what you do with the Christmas tree. What's the little shit they wrap around the tree? The
lights.
I don't know. Not just, they use lights now, but I'm talking about before it was like
like them little strings and shit, gold and silver.
The gold and silver.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but like the scriptures is on point, man. They say learn not the way of the heathen. That's not our custom. That's not our shit to do, man. That ain't our people. We ain't into that shit. But I mean, now we is because they under these curses. But I'm talking about as a whole, the Israelites, man. That's not our custom, bro. And then also learn not the way of the heathen. Our people think they Egyptians and shit. They think they date back to Africa and all that shit. But we got time before that. We got history that goes before that. Is it something left on there?
They deck it with silver and gold. They fasten it with nails and hammers, that it move not.
That it move not.
I'm just getting straight to the point. Verse 8. But they are altogether brutish and foolish. The stock is a doctrine of vanities. So it's worthless. It's worthless for you to do that shit because you're not going to receive salvation from that shit. The Lord is not honoring these pagan holidays. He told you not to fucking keep the customs of the heathen, and that's steady what our people doing. Like and then like they have a little get together. They already worshiping some shit they ain't supposed to be worshiping, and then have a goddamn dinner for this shit. They want to pray over a goddamn ham they ain't supposed to be eating some dumb shit.
Hey, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna let it process.